when a Rastafarian Callaloo, a posh Rose, and a protester Leia Chicken team up with a 12-year-old boy to stop a highway from destroying their home. No, this isn't a new animated series, even though it probably should be. It's the wildly creative and thought-provoking story behind the boy, the plants, and the animals. And this morning, we have the brilliant mind behind it all, author Roger O. Williams, here to tell us about this unique blend of fantasy, environmental awareness, and Jamaican culture. Good morning, Mr. Williams.
A very good morning, Roger. Fascinating.
Hi, Roger. I just read that and I was like, huh?
Yeah.
And so I want to start there. This book is really about habitat loss. And I just want to start, why habitat loss?
Well, habitat loss, it's a global issue. It's not just in Jamaica, and it affects animals a lot. One of the main contributing factors to a habitat loss is deforestation, and that affects animals' habitat in terms of their living space, their breeding ground, their feeding ground. And habitat loss, it doesn't only affect human animals, it affects human beings too. Clearing away vast majority of lands to build, agriculture, to build plazas, to build hotels, and clearing away all these trees can lead up to soil erosion. And trees play a very important part in our ecosystem in terms of oxygen and everything like that. So I believe that habitat loss is an issue that's not so much discussed in Jamaica. A lot of people are not aware of it. So that's the reason why I say, since I'm an rights activist, and it also is a contributing factor to affecting animals' lives, I feel it is very important for me to write this story.
I think it's timely too, because we've heard discussions recently, even last year, about habitat loss, in different circles. But I don't know if it's deliberate, but what kind of change or changes do you expect this book or your story people to take away from the central topic in the story? Is it a deliberate attempt to inspire a particular change?
Yes, what I want the relevant authority, or what you call them, the statutory bodies, these are people who have the authority to approve or deny the permit. I want them to be more mindful in terms of be more aware of the environment impact assessment, not just the economical side of it too. So they have a choice where they can look more deeply into the issue. Should we run this? Should we clear away this land to build this hotel? Should we run this highway through this particular hill, through this particular forest? And even to the regular person, if they are weeding out their backyard and they see a tree and there's a bird nest inside that tree, should they weed around the tree and know that if they chop down the tree, they're gonna the animals is going to lose their home, the babies and stuff like that. So in all aspects, I just want even the general public, not only the people, are aware of the issue. I need a dialogue this book to start a dialogue on the topic.
Yeah, I like that. And especially starting the dialogue with children so that as they grow, they have this in mind. And you make such a good point about us also doing it just in our homes, just around our spaces, just having the conversation about it. We see so many buildings going up all the time. You do address habitat loss, but there are other themes in this book. Could you tell us about some of those?
One of them is delinquency. Delinquency is a very serious topic in Jamaica too, because I personally believe if a delinquent child doesn't get rounded up, whether it's a father figure, a mother figure, uncle figure, that child can grow up to be some form of nuisance to the society. So I think it's important we need to go back to what we call the village raise the children, and the village to be more active in growing up a child around them. So delinquency is a serious issue that needs to be taken seriously.
Amazing stuff, fascinating stuff. I mean, I'm intrigued, and I want to read that book.
Yeah, it's a very interesting.
Yes, and the characters are interesting. The characters' names are also interesting. And marijuana. Well, we could talk about this all morning. But your mind is always an intriguing and fascinating place when you pour out your creativity in books. And I'm impressed. And
where can we get this book? Where can we find out more?
It's on Amazon. It's definitely for now. It's only on Amazon.
Okay.
In paperback and Kindle, and I'll be doing the audiobook soon.
Oh, I love
yes,
that. I think
yes,
we
yes.
need more audiobooks for
Yes.
sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I love that. Thank you
you
so much for. Go ahead, IT.
Thank you so much, Roger. Awesome. What an amazing way to mix storytelling and real world issues.
Love that.
Many thanks to Arthur Roger O. Williams for stepping into our book club this morning. Coming up next, if your pocket needs a little boost, stay right there. We're talking about an investment opportunity that could make your money work harder for you.
Love that. I want to know.
Thank you.